Today is Wednesday, November 3rd. We'll give you a few stories and then we will summarize the results from yesterday's 2021 election. So one CDC chairperson and one managing director approved the Pfizer COVID vaccine for children ages 5 to 11. This means it's a vaccine that is available to children starting this Friday. The CDC previously explained that it had recognized the increase of people going to the hospital that was among the children. And some of this was accredited to going back to school. And they are hoping that the vaccine will reduce the spread of COVID amongst this age group. And they're also hoping that this will protect against any new COVID variants. It was announced that Facebook will be shutting down their Facebook software or their face recognition software. Their face recognition scanning will be getting rid of, and you maybe noticed that technology previously Facebook tended to automatically find and match faces that you would post in your group and on your photos. But that technology has been around for a while, since 2010. However, that technology on Facebook, they said that they had compiled tons of digital photos all around the world of people, and Meta, formerly known as Facebook, so that there were concerns with the role of face recognition software in society, and as such, they're getting rid of it. NFL football player Henry Ruggs III was a wide receiver for the Raiders. However, he's been charged with DUI as a result of the car crash he was in. They said he was driving his Corvette 156 miles per hour on city streets when he hit the back of a Toyota RAV4. The Toyota burst into flames, and the woman inside, who was 23 years old, named Anna Tyner, was killed. Ruggs was driving with another person, and they were both injured. However, they are still alive. Ruggs' blood alcohol test was showing that he was twice over the legal limit. He was over double the legal limit. He had his first appearance in court today with a neck brace on, and he could be facing up to 20 years in prison if found guilty. So that'll be a very serious offense for Ruggs. He was picked 12th overall in the 2020 NFL draft. He played in college at Alabama, and he was the Raiders' best wide receiver so far this year. So here's some important summarizations of what happened in the 2021 election. In Virginia, Governor Glenn Youngkin won the governor race, and he defeated incumbent Governor Terry McAuliffe. This shocked many Democrats, as they felt confident that they would win that race due to President Joe Biden winning that state very easily in the 2020 election. One reason Youngkin became so popular was his speech against schools and teachers and their critical race theory. And it showed how important that issue is to many of the voters in that area. Next, in New Jersey, the challenging governor, Jack Caredy, they said it was too close to call as the election results are very close. They said that Murphy was ahead about 15,000 votes. However, it's still very close. A few days ago, people were looking into it and feeling that Murphy, the Democrat, would easily win. However, this is still a very tight race. So from Virginia and New Jersey, so that the Democratic popularity from the 2020 election is starting to fade away a little bit as people are frustrated with the Biden administration and the inaction from the administration this past year. The Democratic-controlled Congress has failed to pass several bills since Biden's election. With the police department agency, there are many people who want the goals, the police's influence reduced and focus on health. There are many people protesting, wanting change over the death of George Floyd by a police officer last year. 56% of people were against the bill and 43% of people were for it. In Boston, Democrat Michelle Wu became the first Asian American voted the mayor of the city. She first served on Boston City Council, and she announced that she was running for mayor. She used her platform for three things. The first thing was climate change, race equality, and housing policy. In New York City, Democrat Eric Adams won his race for mayor. Adams was a retired New York police captain, and he became the second black mayor in the history of the city. His comments during his campaign was that he opposed the defund the police movement, and he wanted to make sure that racist police training or racist police actions would stop. Advocate wrote an article saying that there were several in his report voted in the city council. There's a black African woman named Andrea Gendis who said that they said that there are now 9 different non-binary people who won their elections in America. So that shows that America is starting to make progress and electing more progressive leaders to support LGBT plus people and leadership. So that's all the updates from the 2021 election. And that's all the top news for today as well. See you all tomorrow and stay with the light.